Welcome to the WRW podcast, where we discuss and explore the world of women's writing. I'm Devi.
I'm Anan.
I'm Sammi.
And I'm Abhi.
Today's episode is WRWL WRW. Woohoo! Guys.
L like loser?
No! Wait, no! Lose. No! Women reading women. Listening to women reading women as our, final goodbye episode to our beloved audience. Yeah.
Then it shouldn't it be WRWL TWRW?
So like Lieutenant WRW? You wanna go into the army?
I think for the sake of consistency, we can ignore the transitivity of the word.
But before we get into the episode, just ignore whatever happened in the I hope you got the gist of it. We have a special question from everyone here because everyone here because we put up a story, we as an Anna, our SOCMED head. Yeah,
I am the potential? No, I am the co-head.
Okay, but
I make the Instagram post, she makes the Instagram stories.
Okay, one of our SOCMED heads, because Sammi and I are not.
We are like Ravan, we have 2 heads.
But that's 10 heads, bro.
No, we are like Ravan.
I'm saying we're like
I also make the stuff to go on to the visual.
Yeah, so
you
like,
are our Canva heads.
We have 3 heads and Devi is not one of them.
She also posts on our stories. So technically we don't have a head. We're like social media
Okay,
body.
but the person who uses the WRW account
symbol of India.
4
years. Yeah.
Can I be the one that's facing the back? That's
Okay. Besides the point. One of our SOCMED managers,
Anan, put up a story asking you guys to ask questions, and we received some very interesting ones. And we'll be answering them all. You know what? Let's just answer all of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Along with some questions of our own, which Sammi drafted in case we got no responses.
But we're popular, so.
Yeah, we are popular, so we didn't have to worry.
First question. WRW fandom name, please.
Who asked that?
Some strange
Okay.
person.
That sounds like a very Sam question. By the way, if you haven't listened to a podcast episode with Sam, you should. It's called
Season 1 episode.
Yeah, it's about Alice Oseman. That's
Okay,
the
but
Sam.
TVH season 1 doesn't matter anymore because we're currently in season 2. So you should listen to the one with Angel, our other special guest, which is
Sam know you said that.
Yeah, okay, she
Sam
will
who
know if she
said-
listens to it.
Was it actually Sam who said that?
Give some tea.
Wait, let's do the fandom name one first.
Okay.
Yeah. What? I feel like usually the fandom name is like a play on the original name, but I don't want to assume the genders of our audience. So it should be like gender non-specific people listening to WRW, which will come up to GNSPLTWRW.
Sounds like our episode title.
And also TXT's album title.
Okay, I feel like this is bad. We should just be something nice.
What if our fandom name is like Chopsticks or something?
Why?
I don't know, because why not?
Okay, I suggest that I call everyone WRWverse. Because you guys are my universe.
Oh, like viewers?
They're listeners, guys.
Shut.
What are they viewing here?
Imagine us.
I mean, we're women reading women, but we watch a lot of shows and did a lot of
that's just semantics.
I see. Okay. You have a fandom name.
So,
Pick whichever one you like.
what is
You
it?
have
What is
GWSN or...
GNS something.
What was the name again?
WRWverse.
And if you want to go the random route, you also have Chopsticks from Abhi.
WRWVERS.
WRWVERS. WRWVERS.
If you
That
don't
kind of
like the
looks like
fandom name,
Weavers.
please don't
No, it doesn't.
abandon us or something. You can just think of yourselves as whatever name you want, because we like autonomy and like freedom and everything. We don't like to limit forms of expression, so you are whatever you want to be.
Constitution already.
Abhi Nation.
Okay. Let's just move
Are
on.
you calling me an abomination?
Yeah, Sam, you have your question. I mean, your answer. The answer.
Mine is not
Sam.
Sam.
Not hers. Who's
You?
Why would you reveal that?
Why would that's so embarrassing?
I mean, it's not me. It's my other evil twin.
That's
so
even
more
embarrassing.
I have
Yeah.
an evil twin.
Anyways,
To say that you have.
our special guest Sam has a number of questions she has asked,
Even though she meets us every day and can ask us this.
and
in
she doesn't
person.
actually listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
She doesn't. Are we allowed to expose her like this?
It's okay, I am exposing her. She has asked, give some tea on WRW. The tea is we don't upload episodes anymore.
Bloopers. Also bloopers.
Also
that we
bloopers.
promised.
Everything we've promised we don't upload.
But
The
we will.
U-quiz, from like last season's final episode,
One
like
day we
when we said that we will upload pictures similar to our
Also-
haircut dye thing, and she said she'd upload a picture of Shao from Genshin Impact, and Sammi said from ITZY, and we never did that. Yeah.
Also, we have a very unprofessional recording environment because. Yeah, we do. Sometimes our friends Angel and Sam, they come here and they sleep and snore and we record. And that's where we record, but you don't get to hear it because we
called ASMR.
hide the dark side of WRW.
It's me. I had the dark side of.
Our editor Devi, who's really talented, by the way, you should listen to episodes to see her talent, hear her talent, embrace her talent. Anyways, so we hide the dark side of WRW, which is
Abhi's AC sound.
ASMR.
no, my AC sound does not do anything.
It adds a really nice white
AC
noise kind of
Okay,
filter
yeah,
to
but-
it, which I
but
don't really mind.
People come here and sit and snore and like sleep and snore, and they laugh at the jokes that we make, but they never participate or listen to the podcast.
Oh my
by
God,
the way,
it's like the what was that monologue? The Robert Browning
girl, nobody knows what you're talking about.
dramatic monologue because we're talking and there's an unacknowledged listener.
That sounds really creepy.
The woman in the yellow wallpaper.
Please,
Okay, where did this question start?
tea.
Tea?
Some tea on WRW.
Abhi hates her co-hosts.
I don't.
We have a recording. We have a
Literally
recording.
insert the clip of her saying, "I hate you guys" in this section specifically.
That's because I don't support unprofessional interactions within this very professional
So you
space.
think that we're nothing but co-hosts, co-workers,
in this space when
laborers? Do
I'm
you?
never saying laborers.
Yes, you are.
You are putting these words in my mouth.
Okay, what?
This is like some Lok Sabha debate. Another tea is that
Wait, we are done with that section.
no, just add it. Another tea that I have is that so me and
They're rustling around in the bed.
no,
one second.
listen. Us, like the WRW members and Angel and Sam, we have this adopted like joint custody stuffed toy, and his name is Mr. Orange / Mr. Santa Claus / Mr. Pepe, and
Not Mr. Terry.
yeah, and he's
And it's Miss Orange, by the way.
and
She's a girl to me.
they whatever they choose to be, they are a penguin with an orange hat or whatever, and everybody in this household is an abusive parent. Because Sam, our special guest, by the way, please don't listen to her episode because she abuses this child. She suffocates her. She sits on her, and Terry, as our dear co-host Sammi said, Terry was thrown onto the ground by Sammi.
By Anna. Anna pointed and then he levitated off the bed and fell down.
We'll show you a very nice picture of Terry / Mr. Orange / Mr. Pepe / Mr. Santa Claus to give you
Miss Orange.
Okay, Miss Orange. Sorry to misgender, Miss Orange. We'll show you a picture of them, and you can decide whether or not you want to support these people anymore because they are the most cute child in the world.
Okay.
End of
They're not real. Anyways, on to a more serious question, guys. Let's, based on what Sammi has compiled.
He compiled Kiss, Marry, Kill.
No, those are the silly questions. Let's not. Yeah, one of the serious questions is what is the process of us making an episode?
First one, and you were
I was just like,
please have some.
Okay, I will start. So what happens at the start of each semester? when they tell us, oh, you need to
semester, and it's like only 2 semesters.
you need to make like some kind of public communications. It needs to be like an Instagram page or a podcast. And then we sit there for 2 hours because we have 2 hours of lab and we have nothing to do. I mean, they would have wasted the first hour in doing something else, Anan. So we sit there for 2 hours and then we make a list of all of the women writers that we've like read in the recent times, and then we make an elaborate like Google Keep or like some like piece of paper that we lose, and then we proceed to never even reference that or do any of those women writers except for one, which becomes like the first episode. That sheet is lost. It's archived. It's gone somewhere, and we never look at it ever again. I think we should probably start looking at it again.
We were supposed to do Virginia was a room of our own, and
I think we can save that for a later question because we have a question related to that.
Ideas were scrapped.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's usually the start of a season. And then what will happen is while we're working on one episode, I will get stressed out and I'll be like, guys, we need to do the next episode. We need to decide what it is. And then we start doing that. And as we start watching, I will start some initial scripting. And then we'll come up with, I'll maybe call a meeting and we'll come up with overall topics. And depending on who is hosting, the host is usually the person that introduced the book. So depending on who is hosting, they will like actually write the questions. Like I would have just thought of, oh, this is a topic. And then other people would have also come up with their topics. And then the host will actually write out the question in the way they're going to deliver it on the podcast episode recording day. Next person who's going to talk, Devi.
Where did you end?
About scripting. Yes.
We haven't covered recording yet? Okay. Now, for recording, basically, last semester we had to stay back.
No.
Can you imagine how horrible it is?
That stinks.
We had to
but
stay
we did
back.
that for you, so you
We
should
did
listen
that
to
for
us.
you guys. Yeah. This is what the 5th time Abhi has promoted WRW slash
Sorry that I
WRW
want to
episode
promote the show
within
that
an
we're actually
episode.
on.
Only people who are listening to this will get your promotion, so you're not really reaching anyone
They're gonna
after
be
this.
like, guys, look, they promote themselves so much. We should give them some more listens or
If
whatever.
they're already listening to our episode, I don't think we need
Aren't
to
you
force them
grateful
to
enough,
listen to
Abhi?
us more.
So you don't want me to do the promo? Just say it.
Do it somewhere else.
Okay, let Devi continue her story.
Yeah, we had to stay back. And sometimes it would be like till 5. And we would have to take the bus home and it'd be crowded.
I take bus every day.
Yeah, not you. Must be nice. Anyways, this semester though, on Thursdays, we have like a 3-hour break between classes. And we just recorded then. And we were able to fit everything
Sometimes we
in.
also cook.
Yeah, sometimes like on the Thursdays, we don't have to record a podcast episode. We just like go to Abhi's house and we cook. But that's not relevant. So back to podcast.
Just tell them.
And we used to like sit on the floor. So basically the setup is that the room is dark and there are like yellow fairy lights on. By saying that the lights are off in your house.
I know.
Okay.
The semester is getting over. This is literally our last Thursday.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you get it. Okay.
Last Thursday.
I gave you my heart. The very next Friday you gave it away.
Okay, Devi, continue your story.
Sorry.
I don't know where I was, but anyway, we used to like sit on the floor and just record. But like on episode 5, guys, what are you doing? Anna's just swinging around her ID card. I think we are all kind of going insane by the end of the
That's the
semester
vibe
because
of this episode, though. So it's okay.
yeah, I feel like we're a little bit more
Sillier. A little bit
deranged compared to the finale of
Maybe you guys
last
are,
season.
not
Okay, anyways, yeah. I think in season 1, episode 5, we decided to just sit on the bed and record. And you know what? That was better. So we usually do.
It was because of me, because my stomach was aching, and then we sat here.
And
then-
I was sick. And you're like, you know what? Let's
and I'm
just...
usually the trendsetter, so I guess it was on brand for me.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, anyways. Yeah, that's recording.
Devi forgot to mention that we also overcome a lot of hurdles while recording, like Sammi's notifications on her phone.
Are they turned off? Actually, right now I need to check. Yes, they are.
Oh, one
Yay.
really funny like tidbit about like this notification thing. The first episode we recorded, the carrier bag theory of fiction, I
You should
mentioned
listen to.
with 6. That's number 6. I mentioned Freud's theory of penis envy, right? And every time I said the word penis, there was a notification on her phone, like both times. And I was freaking out, trying to figure out how to edit it.
Yeah. We're in India.
So,
Okay, yeah, and
IBI.
CBI.
मुझे मालूम है.
okay.
Let the humor soak into this episode.
No one's going to listen
Guys,
to
my
this.
phone is a Samsung. So, Korean Intelligence Agency.
Just record.
One other funny thing that's happened when we've been recording is that everyone calls themselves by someone else's name, except for me, because I haven't done that. Everyone else has. It was really funny, and it's really sad that we could.
Actually, it's mostly like me and Sammi referring to ourselves as Devi. Because I don't know what is up with us, but we are apparently identity thieves.
Yeah, I am a victim of identity theft, and I may be entitled to compensation.
What compensation?
I don't know, man. I just feel like this is a crime. This one time, I think this was fanfiction part 2. I remember everything.
You should listen to, by the way.
Yeah, we were kind of messing up a lot with the introduction, and I think Sammi said that we have to look at the doc and follow exactly what it says for the intro, and she got so into it that she ended up saying, "I'm Devi," because my name came in that.
Sometimes passion can be a bad thing.
Yeah. And all the clicking, clacking of the plates in front
That's
of us.
actually food. Sorry, we don't want to starve while we record.
Yeah.
ASMR.
Yeah. And then like
That's
after
not a
that, this is not even halfway the process of recording.
You guys
And
keep
we are done.
interrupting.
Yeah, like maybe stop your promotions for a while, guys, please.
Abhi, Anan, be quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, real. Anyway, so that's just like half the process. After that, I just like don't do anything for the next 2 days. And then on Saturday, I'm like, oh heck, this is like, this is our release date. And then I just like start editing and I somehow finish it. And Sammi, for this season, she has been designing separate covers for every, and they are such bangers.
Do that last season. I just remember.
Yeah.
Oh, the person who designed the logo was my sister. Haha, shout out to her.
She's
But
very talented.
She's my favorite person in the world.
let's not make this about her. But yeah, and whatever the sockmed people do the things and what?
Me and Anna were competing to like talk, but eventually I got the mic because.
Pass the mic.
Okay. Anyways, so after we are done recording on Saturdays, and Devi's done editing on Saturdays, by the way. She lies. She works really hard, and
But last minute.
but she still edits it like really well. So after we're done recording, we usually have like a meeting for about 2 hours.
It's not
In-
that long.
It goes on till that.
on till like dinner time.
Yeah. And we decide on what the captions will be, and it is in this descriptions are done by Anna, and this season I did the captions. Last season Anna did the captions, and we post on social media and stuff, and then Anna is really enthusiastic to speak. But anyways, so the descriptions are done, and then the captions are done, and then the post is done, and then
So a long time, especially in the description writing thing, goes into saying, "Hey, Sammi, can you think up some funny questions?" Because she's genuinely the funniest member we have.
Sammi comes up with the funniest.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
So
Let's look at the old questions.
yeah, we should actually.
Okay, guys, the screens are shat, and I
please
will
stop
now.
saying that.
I'll now read them out to you. The first one I have selected is Fanfiction Friday Part 1.
Which you should listen to, by the way.
Because I feel like this shows the start of our just silly questions, okay?
Yeah.
This one was, what is the Omegaverse? What's so intriguing about enemies to lovers? Who the heck is this YN person? What is a ship and why do we care whether it has cannons on it? These are some questions we're plunging into head first for episode 2. Okay. So, thoughts. What are your ratings? We're going to go around and I will show you the thing and you can read it and give your rating. Anna?
For me, it's a 5 on 10 because only the last two questions are the funny ones, and we became more funny as we went on.
Yeah,
It's a good starting point.
It's a transitional one where we're starting to be a little silly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5 out of 10.
Devi?
Not a banger, but it's still some banger.
Yeah,
Sammi
some
Mid banger, yeah.
Yeah. It's not
But it's
like
not
a-
mid, but like it's there. It has the potential.
You're not banging on like a gong or on like a...
It's like a tiny
utensil?
tap.
But you're tapping with the spoon.
You're like knocking on the door.
Clink,
Yeah.
you would
Yeah.
say?
A clink, like clang, 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 but like not loud. But
Yeah.
there's something there.
Like
yeah,
at
yeah,
a
like a
wedding
little
when
like
you do a champagne.
champagne.
with the
That's
fork.
Yeah.
it's like that. It's not a gong, but it's like a
bang.
toast.
It's a
Yeah, yeah. Wow, I love my metaphors. I
Yeah.
really am an English student, anyways. Abhi.
Only thing I want to hit right now is my head on the wall because of the way these
do it
people
then.
Okay, but what's your rating first?
In my professional opinion, by the way, I am the only person that brings humor into this group.
You're not.
These people have been laughing at my jokes continuously. So,
What is your rating
my personal rating,
for this?
my personal professional rating is for that, maybe like a 6 out of 10. Because I think the episode is funnier than the questions.
Yeah.
Solely because
Friday part 1 sub.
It's my favorite book.
Yeah, because of the fact that we cover Omegaverse, and Omegaverse is just like the silliest thing to ever
Is
exist.
it really?
It is.
Is it?
It is.
It's not that silly.
Yeah. I take it pretty seriously.
Yeah, I know. No need to elaborate. Nobody needs to know the context of that.
Okay, so our overall rating is how much on 10? You had 5. Mine is also 5. Yours is 6. Yours is?
And the crowd goes
Banger.
mild.
No, you need to give us a number so we can average it down.
Banger out of 10.
Cannot be
Mid banger out of 10.
I will give you a 4.5.
Thanks.
4.5 plus 10 plus 6 is
Not a math class.
Sammi, why are we doing this? Can we move on to the other questions?
20.5 out of 40.
She moved my hand.
That's passing marks.
Passing marks. Okay.
Passing marks.
The next episode we're looking at is episode 5, the Halloween special of season 1. What is this ween and why is it hallowed? Rhetorical. What are the side effects of having yellow wallpaper and do they usually involve seeing crawling women? Is horror inherent in the feminine experience? Okay. Devi, what's your rating?
The gong is gonging. I can hear it like chime in my head.
That's not what gongs do.
They don't chime. I can hear it like ring in my head, like my tinnitus. I don't know. It has been gonged.
Like the TSTs.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the TXT song. I was listening to it on the bus this morning. It's such a banger.
If
Anyway,
I'm not wrong,
yeah,
Gomyeong in Korean means resonance.
Damn, like
it's
NCT.
beautiful.
Yeah. But I might be wrong.
That's.
I just know that Gongmyong is Doyoung's older brother and that his name was the name of one of the albums in a non-referential way. Okay, I will shut up.
9.5 out of 10. 0.5 is taken away because like the first question is plagiarized from a Tumblr post.
It's called paying a homage.
It's plagiarized from a Tumblr
It's
post.
paying respect.
Does the person know that you're paying
I don't
respect
know who
to
the
them?
person is.
Exactly.
Abhi?
1 out of 10 because of the fact that Samita has haunted me with the wallpaper thing.
You said you killed me. You said I killed you. Haunt me then.
Sorry, I don't know those
Okay.
references. Anyways, so she crawled. I have said this many times before. If you would have listened to our earlier episodes, you would have known. So I'm not going to repeat it. But I was haunted by her. So no, I did not. I paused.
Should we
midway.
make this into an average rather than a total? So then the first one
Why
who
are you
gets
thinking in math?
5.5 because yours is an outlier value and I don't think it should be counted.
Why? Because you are judging this not based on the episode questions but your own personal subjective.
Okay, even if I did judge it like professionally and not involve my personal feelings or fear into this, it would be like 4.
Why do you give
5.
her bad ratings?
5. Hey, 5 is
Okay,
fine.
okay. Anna,
For me, it's 10 out of 10 because every single thought of mine or every single thought of Sammi's that has influenced my thought or anything
You're
like
like
that is the
Marky.
greatest thing that has ever happened to me.
Tumblr post.
Fuck off. Please censor that.
No swearing in this podcast.
I think
Swear my loyalty.
I think I would give this one a solid 8 out of 10.
Why is it
Okay, so
solid
this
8
is
out of 10?
this
Why
is
is it not a
9.5
good
plus 8, which is 17.5 plus how much is yours? 10?
27.5
27.5 plus 5. 32.5. So this is in the lead. And then the last one is the Chicklet with Colleen Hoover episode. What aphrodisiac properties does manure potentially have? What geometric properties of love always makes it appear as triangles? What are their names? Why are their names so bad, respectful? And why are these chicks so lit? Of course, we don't make promises to answer any of these questions, but we sure will try. Okay, Anna.
This is the best series. It's so funny. All of them are funny. All of them make sense. All of them have like specific references. All of them, yes. Also because it's funny.
Tooting your own horn. You're tooting right now. Yeah.
I'm also blowing my own trumpet.
Okay,
And Sammi's trumpet.
Okay.
how much is
10.
it?
No, it's 15.
Not
Okay, 10.
not valid. 10.
I would give this like an 8.
What is your
I'm taking away points because I'm not respectful, because that respectful part, you don't have to be respectful.
But
The
that
names
is
are
the-
bad. The names are bad. Why are these names
You're
so
allowed
bad?
to
is
have
a
an
question.
opinion. Yeah.
Yeah,
we're being polite.
they're bad. We hated them in the episode. If you listen to the episode,
Yeah,
you would know.
it's to say, like, it's a preview. We're saying,
But also, like, there are people that actually have those.
yeah. What are you trying to say about them, huh?
In the context of
If-
this book, there could have been more
Anyone
creativity.
Is out there with the name. What was her
Riley.
name? No, the daughter's name.
Emerson. People actually have that
Emerson
name.
Dory Kincaid. If an Emerson Dory Kincaid is
Bloom
listening to
Kincaid.
this episode right now, I am sorry, but your name sucks. That's it.
I'm
You
sure
should-
someone would have named their kid based off of this book.
Yeah.
I really hope not.
I-
I think that would be the start of the doom of humanity.
Abhi, what's your rating?
A 9.
Yay.
So 18, we come up to 27. I think my rating is. I think this is like. My last one was an 8. I feel like this is a 7.
Yay! So 34.
34, this is the winner?
Yeah, this is the winner.
Damn.
Despite it being a Colleen Hoover episode, it's a winner.
It's
Man.
funny, that's what matters.
Yes.
No, I like the what geometric properties of love always makes
very
it appear
wise
as
question.
triangles. Love ain't a science, don't need no license. Marisa Mego call me, it hurts from
By the way, if you
minus.
listen to our podcast episodes, you will know how big of a K-pop fan we are.
Not me. On to the next question. I'm just going to like look at our Instagram questions and pick one.
Gee, I don't think we have any other like questions.
No, we do. We do. They're not questions, but for the sake of our fans, I'm just going to. One of our followers, Howells, asked us how to stop calf cramps. Now, Sammi, with your like sister being a physiotherapist, do you know
She
how to?
called your sister a physiologist on Discord once.
It's okay, words are hard.
Thank you. Semantics don't matter. Yeah.
Okay, how to deal with calf cramps?
Calf cramps.
Kafka?
Kafka on the shore?
More like Kafka in the physician's office.
I would say you need to stretch them out, but not too much and not strain them. Oh yeah, my sister actually said you need to use hot packs and cold packs alternatively. And then
like Kafka.
no. And if you use them alternatively, then something and then the muscle will like be okay. The
This is
spasm will
genuine advice, by the way.
unspasm.
Her sister is a real physician.
Physiotherapist.
Physiotherapist.
Physiotherapist
She's not-
student
Yeah,
still.
yeah. She's not like lying about this advice. She wouldn't endanger you medically like that.
Okay,
because
but-
we would get sued otherwise. Yeah.
No, actually you should not listen to me. I'm not a licensed
Then.
medical healthcare professional. But this is based on my homegrown experience, which you should take with a sea of salt.
Homegrown experience.
Because
it's
Some
on the
fucking
shore.
vegetable.
Okay, guys.
yeah.
So thank you for that question. I hope your calf sprain gets better.
Not sure why you
Yeah.
typed this into our Instagram like poll.
Don't be
thing.
mean.
And like
I think it's
not on
very
the
valid.
Maybe they were having an emergency and this was the only thing in reach.
Google. You could have typed it on the Google search bar.
I don't trust Google. Don't trust Google, guys.
Thank you for supporting us, but okay, thank you.
You want them to support like Mark Zucker? No, he's not in charge of Google.
Google
Some
is
guy.
some Sundar Pichai.
He's still there.
I think so.
My
Whatever,
God,
we
guys.
don't care.
Yeah,
But
thanks for like
thank you.
not supporting capitalism and instead like
Supporting small businesses that are not established to support you.
supporting businesses that are inherently capitalistic because they're on a capitalistic platform. Sorry, Spotify, but we love you.
Okay. Devi, next question.
Next question. Okay, I think I will look at one of the silly ones Sammi also compared in
Wait,
case.
one second. Anna's sister is also a doctor. Why did I get this question?
Because she's a doctor. Yours is a physio doctor.
Okay, valid.
Physio doctor.
If the question would have been about like
She is a
phlegm or
doctor.
something, then she would have
Phlegm?
answered.
I- Okay.
This is a doctor of.
Okay, this is going to be the penultimate question because we're kind of running out of time. Thanks for sitting up, Abhi.
No, we're not running out of time. It's 10.
Okay, yeah, I'm still a bit worried because today on the bus I saw that my next subject attendance is actually lower than what's required
It's
for the
10,
hall ticket.
It takes 5 minutes to get from my house to the science block.
You're doxing yourself, right?
Yeah, you're doxing
No,
yourself
actually,
really
I'm
hard
not
right now.
because they don't know where I live.
Yeah,
Right?
5
Take me
minutes.
5 minutes
And
from
also,
anywhere. I could
very
teleport
fun,
in.
depressing fact, we had actually recorded this segment but realized that the recording wasn't
Yeah,
on.
so sorry
So
if
long.
we
We're
lag
supposed to
enthusiasm
give
or
everyone
something.
a
Yeah, and
I don't talk over each other, guys.
I feel very devastated right now, but the penultimate question is what are the episode ideas which were scrapped and would you want to do them in the future? And I will once again go first and say that we were supposed to put out a magical girl episode like a few weeks ago, whenever like we were supposed to put out our next episode after our wall magazines, and we were just so tired, like both mentally and physically, because we had these big submissions coming up, and like there was this term paper, like an entire research paper we had to submit so that we could graduate next year. And we were just like, this is not happening. And Sammi wasn't present here, and she's like my pillar of everything. She's not here, I can't function. So I just like video called her in Goa. I was like, it's not gonna happen. Okay.
My phone.
Okay.
This is probably where the
Abhi.
podcast stopped recording because the podcast was like enough.
Didn't I call you guys?
No, we called
Oh no, Sammi video called us. And I was like, holy shit.
It was a WhatsApp call.
Because I sent her a voice recording. I was like, Sammi, it's not gonna happen. And I was like, she's gonna hate me. But then she video called us. Yeah. And it didn't work out, but it also worked out for me personally. So haha. Anyways, Abhi.
It's not a scrapped idea, but it's like a future idea where we want to do an episode on both Heaven's Official Blessings and Moda Zushi. And Anna is really excited because I said Heaven's Official Blessings. Yeah, whatever, same thing. I love Moda Zushi so much. Oh my god, I think I could talk about it like forever. And yeah,
Even I could talk.
I think that episode is gonna be out soon whenever we get to produce another episode.
We can leave Abhi and Anna to do like a collab episode. on
Can
this.
we? Wouldn't that be nice?
Aren't we already collabing with each other? Like,
No, as in like, you know, we do it like two people, like me and you did an episode and they did an episode.
Let's do one on Revolution.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
We're excluding you. Pick.
see, because she doesn't have Moda Zushi or she doesn't have Moda Zushi, so
Fine, it's Heaven Official Blessing for me. It back at me later.
we'll do both of that. Because I watched both of that and you've also watched both
I've
of that.
read also.
Yeah. Okay, soon, sometime
Someday.
this year or
Hopefully this is one
whenever.
of those promises we
Yeah,
made.
no, actually, but we'll do that because we're kind of lazy at posting, but not at recording because we are actually like hardworking about this. Sure, yeah, we are. Okay.
These notifications just did a beep, I think.
That wasn't my phone, but it reminded me of this. Yes, Anna?
I think at some point we had an idea of we were going to do an episode on the Barbie movies, like not like the old animated ones, but now I think we will like cover that when we do our Greta Gerwig Barbie episode.
Okay. I'm very much looking forward to a Barbie episode. Like, I saw that trailer and I'm like, guys, I don't even care if we don't have a public communication hour next semester. We're doing a Barbie episode.
We should also do one on Everything Everywhere All Around the World, even though it's directed by two men.
All at once, girl.
We should have professional movie watching for professional purposes in professional like
If we don't have like a public communications hour next semester, we should just make it about movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or anything else. Like
actually
WRWW?
No, we'll say we can make it about movies, but then we won't watch movies all like every week, right? Because that's just gonna be strenuous.
We do live commentary on something. That would be interesting, but it would be very confusing. But still,
That would be interesting. Yeah, like a live.
I think like more visual media rather than like textual.
Also, I'm really good at giving annoying commentary.
Okay.
You have not watched a K-drama with me, girl.
I would not mind.
You would mind.
No, it's actually like really cute. I think I watched Semantic Error with Sammi. Were you there?
I watched like one or two.
Okay, but like I was the WRW member present with another WRW member, Sammi, and I don't think we have to like mention anyone else. And like Sammi would like pause and give me a fun fact, and I can see why she thinks it's annoying, but it was genuinely very cute and fun. And
I think
Sammi's
you love
commentary.
me a lot, and I feel very secure in our relationship right now. But
Thanks.
at the same time, you are gaslighting me. There is a problem, and I am the problem. Okay.
You are gaslighting me into thinking I'm gaslighting you.
Okay.
We're mutually gaslighting
Okay.
each other.
Gas is lit.
Gas
Okay.
is lit.
We are gassed and lit. Okay. So my episode ideas that literally I'm going through this list and it's actually banger after banger and we should do all of them. We had the Virginia Woolf one. We had an idea to like interview women writers in our university.
For a final episode.
We are
Shy.
really way too introverted and shy. But if there's any people that want their writing like to be like out there, I don't know how big our viewership is to be like a boost, but we're always looking for new people to read. We had a young adult writing thing where we were going to do like Hunger Games, Divergent, Mortal Instruments.
Divergence actually really should.
Exactly, that's why I want to talk about it.
It's horrible. Hunger Games is like the standard. Everything else sucks.
Like, I love Hunger Games.
Yeah. But the
Divergent
thing is,
is
Anna has
I've
not
not
read
read
any
any of these.
Yeah, me
YA.
also. But like
Okay, Abhi's just like following whatever
Divergent,
people-
I've seen.
We can do a Hunger Games
We
episode.
can do a
Yeah,
Hunger
maybe
Games.
that's the episode you guys should do without excluding me.
Do you want the to be in the revolution?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then you will be in the revolution.
You also
We should
watch.
make her watch.
We should just do a Revolutionary Girl Utena like full episode
Yeah.
and then like the collab thing can be about something else.
Someone has written Otome Isekai and
That's me. Okay, I have to talk. Guys, back in 2021, okay, when online classes were going on, I got so into this specific genre, which is so funny. So it's this Otome Isekai stands for it's this like genre of like manhwa and manga specifically, where like a character, usually a female character, dies and then either enters a book or any other piece of media which she has read or she has not read before and hates it or whatever, and she enters usually as like the villainess and she has to like figure out how to survive, and it's so cliche and it's so like inherently misogynistic at times because the heroine turns out to be like evil and manipulative, and it within the genre is also like the villainesses themselves like dying and like being reborn and like showing people how they were misunderstood and stuff. And it's so there are like thousands of manhwa like this out there, and I read most of them. I'm not even kidding. I have like this huge and like I really wanted my fellow podcasters to read the first one I read, which is like Death is the Only Ending for the Villainous, and it's actually so good, but it didn't happen because I don't know. No, time ran out. Okay, time is
Relative.
whatever.
Time is dynamic.
Yeah,
or something.
and with that, I think we should end this section. This section, not this episode. There's still one last question, which I'm very excited for.
Yes.
Goodbye. Now for our very last question, perhaps possibly the last question I ever ask on this podcast, depending on
time.
For some time, hopefully, but like I don't
You
know.
are showing up for the Barbie episode.
I am showing up for the Barbie episode.
Showing up for every other episode.
I will show up.
You
like
have to
if
show up
if
properly.
this happens.
We don't have another editor.
Oh yeah, well okay, fine. But
I
like
may be the pillar of you, but you are the pillar of this podcast.
podcast.
Imagine if
Structurally.
we didn't edit our episode.
Just putting it out. Oh man. Oh yeah. Abhi's like complete hater persona, just showing through for every single thing.
What does that mean?
I threw a shade and I thought you caught the shade. No, I wasn't throwing
No,
the shade
just
on
recently
you. I was throwing the
Abhi
shade.
threatened us and said she hates us, but it's okay.
It was
Because I will.
Thanks. I actually don't get it.
Okay. Anyway, the final question, I think, really encapsulates what WRW is all about. And
Is
it's
it
like,
Kiss, Marry, Kill?
no, it's really important, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Okay, and I'm going to like read it out word for word. If any or every WRW member, guys, look me in the eye, okay? This is important.
Please credit me.
No, I won't.
Please.
Anan, put this down, okay? Guys, look at me. If any or every WRW member became a worm except you, would you love them?
Yes. Without question, I would create a garden, a terrarium or whatever that's called just for you all because I love worms. I think that you.
I did a research into this. Listen, your terrarium is not going to work.
Fine, I'll figure something else out.
I'm assuming that you all turn into like, normal kind of earthworms, okay? They have a lifespan up to 8 years if they're living in a completely natural environment. Even if you get some soil and make a terrarium, it has microplastics in it.
Okay, fine. I will just like put you guys somewhere.
It's gonna die in 2 years max. 2 years max, and then
Bye, guys.
okay.
Fine, we
Currently I do not have the financial mobility to move y'all into the natural, like, what do you say, countryside. And even if I do, I'll just have to leave you there and come back to make money. So if like you get eaten by a dog, I'm really sorry, but I do not have the financial mobility to support your worm lifestyles. But I do love you in my heart, which is why I'm letting you go. I'm letting your last 2 years before you get eaten by a dog be free.
Titanic, yes.
Yes, Anna.
I was going to say, but do you love us? But I guess you answered.
I do love you. I do love you. I will retain the memory of you deeply in my heart, of those 3 worms I started a podcast with.
Retain, like, as in a carrier, which is a reference to our
Yes.
first episode.
Which you should watch, by the way.
Listen to, not watch.
Listen to, by the way.
Yeah. I would not love any of you if you guys turn into a worm. I hate worms. I hate those creatures so much. Like they're so moist. Like, why are they so wet for? Like, who asked? And like this one time, I did go for karate classes. This is a fact. I'm not making this up. And like, I used to like sit on the ground and there was like wet sand. And once I saw a worm and I wanted to kill myself. Like, imagine making a 7-year-old want to kill themselves. That's horrible. And that's why I hate worms. And if you guys turn into worms, I would not recognize you. And I would just like say ew at you at the streets and like just walk away. That's it. That would end. Yeah, Anna.
If WRW became worms, I would love 2 of the worms, which were Abhi and Sammi.
Well, I'm glad they will be put in your microplastic terrarium while I will be free somewhere.
You won't even make it. Yeah.
You will not be loved
You
and
were
then
born
you
to
will
become
not
something you would
persevere.
turn to loathe.
Okay, but like my little worm brain can't comprehend all that, so I'll be happy.
Horrors, yes,
Watch how the worms are listening to you right now.
yeah. Do you know, factually, there is always a worm behind you somewhere. They're coming for you, Devi.
Tell them to like meet them in the parking lot behind.
My thing, I would somehow use like supernatural powers See, my thing is, if you guys are... See, nothing in this world is like free. And you might know this.
Capitalism?
Yeah, I am... See, nothing in this world is free. And you might know this because... Okay, no, you did not listen to the conversation we had before this. But anyways, nothing comes for free. So if you guys were worms, you would have to be used as baits. But I would give you supernatural power so that you would never die. But you would all...
be
You're
like in the
constantly
belly
being
of...
eaten and drowned.
You would not be eaten because you are supernatural.
So we get digested.
You would not be digested. You would just be bait. Like you would not be eaten or consumed or anything.
Keep us as bait.
No, I would...
Then who?
See, the bait that...
You would sell us.
No, I would not sell you. I would keep you with me very like nicely and gently. But I would use you... I would use you as bait. But I would give you supernatural powers that would not let... Shh, that would not let you die. But that bait's gonna give you food. Because how else am I gonna like, you know, fish for food? No. You're not gonna be bait to other worms. You are not raising other worms up. You are raising up the sea animals. Mammals.
That's how baiting works.
Guys, capitalism like caterpillar.
No, please stop raising your hands and listen to my thing.
Okay.
Okay. So you would bait those like food, like prey people, okay? Yeah, fish, whatever they're called. And you would like... I told you I'm like the humor of the group.
Religion? Prey people?
Yeah, okay. Listen. So you would bait those fishes and then I would feed you with those fishes because you are supernatural. And you do not have to consume normal worm food, whatever you guys consume worms. But like you would consume actual human food.
I don't like fish.
Okay, then you would consume whatever you want as long as you bait people for me.
Me and Anna are vegetarians.
If you would be listening to me, you would have heard I said you could eat whatever you want as long as you bait for me.
Come here.
But maybe you guys don't listen to me.
I have a question. Are we the Prometheus of worms to you that you will just let us get eaten and be in pain just because we'll come back the next day and you'll
Have you not been listening to me the whole time?
suffering.
Have you not been listening to me the whole time? I said you would have supernatural powers. You would not feel pain. You would not die. You would not be consumed.
But we'd be in stinky fish cuts. Have you thought of that?
No, you have supernatural powers.
But you can't bait a fish without being eaten by the fish.
Yeah, then what's
you
the
can.
baiting for?
You can.
I will have to go inside a fish's mouth
Because
every
you say
time
so?
for you.
I'm telling you, you have supernatural.
I will still go inside its mouth.
But you have. Listen to me.
I'm spit conscious.
Listen to me. You have supernatural powers.
How is your baby
no, listen. Just I'm explaining. It's because you have supernatural powers. You won't feel anything.
You're
No.
taking away the joy
We
of
won't
human
feel-
experience.
So we
And that's
won't
being
feel your love for us either.
It's not. Okay.
Then we won't even feel the joy of eating the good food you give us.
She's walking away.
So you guys have supernatural power. Okay, let me explain this in like great detail. You have supernatural powers.
Are you going to draw on the board or something?
You have supernatural powers.
Okay.
See, one of the properties is you don't feel pain. You don't die. You don't feel slimy inside the fish's mouth. You don't feel any disgusting feeling that you ever think you might feel as a bait. No, after this. So that's one property. The other property is you can eat anything. Anything, any human food. Does not have to be worm food. You can eat
I
anything.
can lift chopsticks.
I will help you.
I can't
Because you
digest
guys are my worm friends. So you have this property of eating anything, being like immortal and never experiencing pain.
What if you die?
And I would even like pay you if you wanted.
Die.
If I die, then you are on your own. But until I am there, that's the question, right? If I die, how am I supposed to love you?
As a ghost.
Okay, then I would like look over you guys, but you would die if after I die, because you're worms. And That's until I'm there.
What? That's worse.
So you'll just like abandon us?
So, but are you immortal as well?
No, I just gave you immortal
So
power.
I'm not immortal either.
You are immortal.
I am as old as
As long as I am there, nothing will happen to you guys. That's how much I love you.
If I get put inside a fish's mouth, even though I don't feel the fish spit, I will know I was inside a fish's mouth, and I cannot deal with the psychological effect.
Okay, so then you guys can take turns being bait. A fish does not need like 3 baits at once. I would ask you for consent if you wanted to go inside that particular fish's mouth.
Always.
See, I think you would really. I think you are somebody who would really want money. So if I were to bribe you with money, then you would go inside a fish.
What will I do with the fiscal system?
You will. You will. You can.
For me.
See, I can't buy all the food myself. So the money that I give you, you can buy whatever food you want.
I can't buy food.
You can because you have supernatural
Guys,
powers.
I think this should go as a separate episode. Because I don't think our normal...
Did you
viewers
not
are
see?
nice.
You are supernatural.
I have something to say. Can I get the mic? Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Don't forget to follow us on WRW.podcast on
Instagram.
No, I think we should end it here. Thank you for the wonderful presentation, Abhi. I have taken a video but on my phone, but it's not very clear. But she has a fork in her hand and she was like banging her cupboard door trying to explain to us. I don't know what explanation it.
Did you listen to her?
I mean, I heard her voice. I
Okay,
mean, but
okay,
like,
pull
what
up
did the
the
fork
script.
achieve? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah. I think we're gonna end it here. And as a final goodbye, we will be back. We will be back. It's a final goodbye for season 2. And man, what a season it has been.
Really?
What a semester. What a season.
Thank you guys for seeing.
Yeah. And we love you guys a lot. Yeah. Thank you for always being there in the audience section, which I check daily. But I also don't because I've kind of burnt out. But also I will do. I will. Yeah. Anyways. I love you guys. We all love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
I especially love you.
Even if you guys were worms, we would love you. I would love you guys
We would all love you.
if you guys were worms.
Don't forget to follow us at WRW.podcast on Instagram and at WRW_podcast on Twitter. You can also write to us at womenarewomen22@gmail.com. The links to all things discussed will be in the description. Thank you for listening.
Bye.